and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing part 4 of the KonMari decluttering method. Now this part is decluttering and discarding any sentimental items that no longer bring you joy. And now I said this in every video, but I really wish I'd filmed this when I did it the first time round, because when I did it previously I had a loft full of sentimental items that I felt, you know, were sentimental to me, and they just covered my living room floor. I had so much stuff, and I managed to sort of get it down to just one box. So that's what you're going to see in this video clip, is me decluttering these. I still feel like I hadn't managed to get it down enough, which is why I'm kind of doing the process again. So I have got rid of a bit more stuff this time around. So basically the idea behind it again is that you gather all your sentimental items, all the items that you have a kind of an emotional attachment to, get them from where they usually are and put them in a new place. So I chose to put them on my bed, and then you hold each item and you ask yourself, does this spark joy? Now, it can be a little bit confusing when you do have that emotional attachment to it. So I asked myself another couple of questions. I said, do I use it? Do I ever look at it? Do I ever get it out of this box? Does it spark joy? The usual question. And also, am I keeping this out of guilt or worry? So sometimes if you're keeping an item, you know, if somebody's passed away that gave you the item, you might feel like you can't part with it. But if you're keeping it out of guilt and it isn't bringing you joy, it might serve you better to get rid of it. To stop you from holding on to the past and try and move forward. And that's something that this book has really taught me, to stop holding on to the past and to stop holding on to things that don't necessarily bring you joy and are actually bringing you down more than you thought. So since getting rid of all this clutter that I've had in my home, I am feeling a lot happier, a lot calmer, and I have a clearer mindset. And I am going to do a full review on the book probably in a couple of weeks time, so if you know, keep an eye out for that if you're interested. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and you will see me decluttering my sentimental items. So this is my box of sentimental items. About 6 months ago I managed to get it down to just this box. Before I did have a whole loft full of things, but I'm going to try again to get rid of some more things that we have in here. So I'm going to go through it now, decide what sparks joy, what I need to keep and what I can get rid of. Okay, so this is a notebook that my mum got me and turned into like a photograph kind of album. So it's just got like old pictures of me, things like that, which I do actually really want to keep. Some of the pictures in here I'm not kind of that bothered about, but there's some nice pictures in here with me and mum and things like that. So I'm going to keep this, I think. Card off some people when I left work, things like that. I've had so many teddies in here, like what is the point of them being in here? But so in this folder I have all kind of random things. I have the newspaper from the day I was born, which I am actually going to keep because I think a lot of people like pay for things. So that was the 4th of May 1990 and it was 25p. I don't think they're that cheap now. See, this I'm just contemplating getting rid of because it's just like old work, but that was kind of cute, you know. Photo albums. I think it's important to keep some pictures, but Leaver's notebook, you know, when everyone used to like write goodbye messages in your book. There isn't actually much I want to get rid of in here. So I'm having a hard time parting with things so far. This is all I am getting rid of. A couple of cards, some pictures from like a photo shoot I did that I hate, makes me cringe. An old diary from 2013. This little guy, because I don't know why I kept him so long in the first place. And this. Okay, so this is all of the things that I think I'm going to keep. This is just a folder with a few things in that I want to keep. So I've got the newspaper from the day I was born, just some worksheets from when I was a kid. I was never going to be an artist. Some dance awards, and then I've got all my school reports, and just things like that, and some sentimental like Christmas cards that I've had that I don't want to get rid of. Letter off my grandma, and then just some pictures from when I was a baby, a note thing my dad made for me. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I've managed to get rid of this. So I decided to actually throw away all of these pictures because they're just cringe and they're just sat in a box. Getting rid of my old diary, and then all the other things that I said. But yeah, I've managed to get this box down quite a bit. So I'm pleased with the progress that I've made. This is the box after. It is now not overflowing. I managed to reduce it by, quite a bit. So that is the finishing sentimental box. And I think that isn't too bad considering I'm quite a sentimental person and that is all I have. So there we are, the finishing box. And that's it. That is part 4 of the Marie Kondo decluttering method completed, which means that I have finally completed the whole of the decluttering process. Although I haven't yet finished my kitchen, but I wasn't going to film that because I didn't think you guys would be that interested in it. But yeah, I'm really feeling a lot happier about my space, and I'm actually feeling like I'm moving forward a lot more. So, if you are going along this process, or if you're thinking of doing it, make sure after you've completed each category, you are rewarding yourself for it. It's such a fantastic thing to do, and it can be really, really hard to get rid of items, in particular if you do hold a lot of emotional value towards things. So make sure you're rewarding yourself. Go and have a hot chocolate or a cup of tea, or go and read your favourite book. Treat yourself, do something for you, and make sure you're going after the life that you want. Because, I certainly feel after doing this that I'm sort of leaving the past me behind and I'm moving forward and going on to bigger and better things. So I really hope you enjoyed this Marie Kondo series. And if you did, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.